What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the reaction channel with my new addition, my vintage aquarium fish scrolling lamp. Yay. Hope you're doing great today, whenever today is for you. If it's not going great, let's try to make it a little bit better with some Supernanny content, a couple videos here on the Supernanny channel. And you guys seem to not be getting enough of Supernanny, so I will keep feeding you, as they say, with Supernanny content. I won't yap a lot this one, okay? I talked for like 4 minutes last time at the beginning. I'll start quicker this time, I promise. But the usuals, please like the video, support the channel if you don't mind. Help this channel grow by subscribing as well, okay? We're on that way to 20,000. Your one sub could genuinely help get us there. And of course, comments help out the algorithm, push the channel. So if you have anything to say, even if it's just first, even if you're 90th, go ahead and say it. Comment it would be great. And lastly, I stream every day on Twitch. So if you're ever bored, want to come over and hang out, I will talk to you. I'll say hello to you, I promise. And every Tuesday I watch Supernanny. So that's something that tickles your fancy, then come on by. And don't be shy. Please say hi. What a bar. I'm like Dr. Seuss. Okay, so we're going to get going here. See? Only an hour. A minute and 30 seconds. Light work for me. These are two clips from the same family. One is 9 minutes. One is 8 minutes. This one is going out with 3 kids can be tough. The second one is mom nearly drops newborn. Trying to discipline other kids. So that sounds terrifying. See how the volume sounds real quick.
Stop. And I soon got the chance to...
Yeah, it's not too bad. All right, let's get it moving. Here we go. Supernanny Joe Frost. Leg out.
I want everyone to go to the front door and stop. And I soon got the chance to teach Mum by example. Don't open the door.
Another big house.
Right, remember your
Another video, another giant mansion.
voice. Remember your voice. I want you to keep that door closed. Do you understand me? Keep the door closed. It's going to be really important that Mum exercises her tone of voice. I
Look at that shirt, goal getter. I like that. I'm a real goal getter.
believe that when she does, these kids will realise, uh-oh, you know, Mum's being serious.
Uh-oh.
We're going to have to knuckle down here. Baby Miles was sleeping, and because I want to keep him on that schedule, I decided to keep him at home with Dad and put a stuffed animal into the stroller instead. Baby's going in here. In order for Mum to do the roaming technique efficiently, I had her put Gage on one side and Trey on the other.
Man, that's probably a newborn, what, like a 4-year-old, 3-year-old, a 3-year-old, and like a 7-year-old? My goodness, they were busy.
Jet can be just here. Okay. But you never want him running off more than like 7 paces ahead of you.
You're gonna come with me. They're all independent, and as soon as they see the park, they're gone, and I'm thinking, I don't know how this is gonna work. You guys stay not too far from Mommy.
The fear for any parent when you're out in public with lots of kids is that they may run into the road, and that's why it's going to be important for Mum to
I don't
keep
know
things
why.
in control.
Maybe I just never had the desire to run into the road when I was younger. I don't know. Maybe I was just built different. But I never once was like, you know what? Let me run into that street. Okay, that big hunk of metal flying down. I want to get in its way.
Hold, Gage.
Stop.
Hold on here.
Stop.
Gage, Jet, and Miles. Certainly honestly, kind of a cool bunch of names, to be real with you. Like, you got to be real cool if your name is Gage. And if your name's Miles, you got to be cool. And if your name is Jet, you got to be fast and cool. You can't be a lame if your name is Jet.
Hold.
Right, Jet's too
Jet.
far.
Jet, you need to stop and wait for me.
Jet is doing what he
Okay,
does
no,
best.
stop.
Right, now bring him right here. Stop the pram and talk to him.
You need to listen to me. When I say stop, you need to stop right
I
there.
wonder why they call it
There's
a
all these cars
pram.
parked here. Another car won't see you. Hang on, we make sure there's no cars.
Beautifully, beautifully paved road. I would love to pennyboard on that.
Okay.
Mum used her voice very well, and the boys responded. But going to the park gave her a set of new challenges.
Oh, the baby's crying, Mum.
Baby's crying.
Baby's crying hysterically.
Gotta tend to baby.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, no, you are not.
Oh, he just peed on the.
No, you are not. No.
Want to go potty? Well, hey.
Then you do not do it right there. Do you understand
To be fair, it is kind of like a litter box for kids, you know?
Oh my gosh.
You gotta go, you gotta go.
So Mum hasn't done too bad. She's using her voice, actually telling them what to do rather than asking them, and staying on top of things.
Okay.
Oh,
Jet, I need you to get down. Your brother has to go home.
it's amazing when you just use a different tone of voice that you get different respect.
I do think that Mum did very well today. However, it's going to be a whole different story when she's by herself and she has the real baby in that stroller. We'll see.
Oh yeah, I forgot to put a stuffed animal in there. Uh-oh, we got some deep,
The
scary
next thing
music.
on my agenda was to teach these parents proper discipline because they've been using hot sauce.
What? First of all, the way that she says that, hot sauce. They've been using hot sauce as discipline? That is crazy. What in the world? Burning their kids' mouths? I mean, if they're ever on hot ones, they'd probably do great. But other than that, what in the world?
And quite frankly, I'd like to see that bottle back in the pantry.
Yeah, you
So I
don't
explained
say.
to Mum and Dad the process and steps of
That's
the timeout. And when the
That's a
child
new
gets
one. I've
up
never
from
heard
the
that.
timeout-
I've seen the soap. I've seen smacking, the spoon. Hot sauce is wild. You're young. Yeah, you could cause your young kid to get a bunch of ulcers.
out, take them by the hand and place them back, but without talking to them. Trey gave Dad the opportunity to use his new learned technique.
Do not hit the computer, okay? We don't hit the computer, no.
Oh my
Do
goodness.
not touch the computer. This is your last warning, then you go to timeout. You understand? He did it again. I put him in timeout for 2 minutes because he's 2 years old. Look in my eyes.
Ew.
When I tell you not to do something, you don't do it. Understand? Thinking this shouldn't be a bad thing. Stay here. Okay.
It's never
Look
easy.
at me. Now time starts over. Sit. Stay. Stay. That's what you get for
He
being
did a Michael Jackson on the knees.
a bad boy.
Don't say nothing, just take him firmly by the hand, put him back on that bench.
Step 5, place child back without speaking. Reset timer. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense because every time if your kid acts up, I've noticed on this show, and then you like talk to them or show them attention, they're just going to keep doing it. But if you just ignore them, then eventually they're going to be like, oh, this isn't fun anymore. It was like the one that we watched where the girl was throwing the books. It's like, she's just doing it to get a rise out of the parents, and it worked.
He kept getting up, and I was so frustrated with it.
So I poured Tapatio down his mouth.
I don't even know how many times I must have sat him down. I wasn't
Number
sure
of
if it was gonna work.
escapes,
Do I ever
17.
like say anything? Like after a while, just say, listen, you need to sit there for 2 minutes.
No, he knows already by your actions.
Okay.
Your actions speak volumes because it's repetitive.
25 escapes. This kid is good.
Feel it here, no messing around. Kids can feel that, they know that. And when you're confident
He's got a schnoz on him.
and you know, they get it because they can sense that.
He sense it. He can smell it. Okay, that's enough. I'm done.
Is
35
it record for
escapes.
timeouts
This is
that
like
you've done?
prison break.
I want to say 3.5 hours.
42. Okay, let's go for 100.
So he finally made his 2 minutes, and we finally got done with the marathon.
All right.
That was something that I thought was never going to end.
Say it like you mean it.
Okay.
Oh, here's my favorite part when they make him say sorry and the kid goes,
He needs to know you're being serious.
Listen, I put you on this timeout because you did not listen to Daddy. Yeah. We'll follow through with it. Our kids will know that Mommy and Daddy are boss. And we don't have to give them hot sauce.
hey, that's good. Hey, that's great. Some people just shouldn't have kids, man.
Are you sorry?
There it is.
Okay, then give me a hug and a kiss.
I think that Dad did really good when it comes to disciplining Trey. So I do believe that they can put that hot sauce back in
We have Trey, Gage, Jet, Miles. They did a good job naming their kids.
the pantry.
Yeah, let's get rid of
But
that hot
next time,
sauce.
not so much talking.
Go.
I've done some great work with Mum. I've taught both parents how to do discipline.
Crazy. That's the
So now
first
it's
time I've
time
ever
for
heard.
me
Is
to
that
work with Dad.
common? Has anyone
I
else
think
in the comments ever heard of being hot sauced as a kid?
It would be a good thing to build Dad's confidence.
That's messed up
And
to
that's
me.
why I'm going to leave him with all of the kids to juggle.
They're gonna grow up being
going
terrified of
to
Tapatio.
Really send you off for a couple of hours so you can go and do whatever you want to do, because I need to get Dad in a place where he's feeling confident with all of the kids.
It caught me off guard because I wasn't at
Oh my goodness. Earthlings, we are here with peace and love.
all expecting to be able to just get away for a couple hours, and she wanted me to spring it on Keith. I think I'm going to just go take some time for myself.
That's fine.
For a little while.
That's a good idea. When Sadie told me, I was a little nervous, but I was worried about, man, if Miles wakes up, if Miles hungry, and I got the boys over here,
Bye, guys.
Enjoy, yeah.
how am I gonna juggle? Jet, where are you?
This
That's how I feel about 8 hours of the day.
malarkey here going on with Jet is not necessary. He needs to know what you expect from him
Malarkey.
at that table.
Hey, look at me. Look at me. Right now, I want you to sit at your table. I want you to eat your food. You're not getting
And these look like some sauceless noodles right there. My goodness, at least put a little butter or salt in those things. Anything.
down from the table until we're all done. Do you understand?
Jet had been warned, but he still wouldn't cooperate.
Jet, you need to sit in this seat like a big boy. You're 5 years old. Act like it, okay?
Lunch took longer than what it should have, and Dad ran into more trouble when he let the boys out to play.
Oh man, look at that.
What it should have.
How'd they get their
And
license?
Dad ran into more trouble when he let the
Boom.
boys out to play.
The insurance on that
Trey, get
thing.
over here now. Now. Trey.
And when it came to Trey's nap, he hit another snag.
Keith,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do with your baby?
Personally, I don't think there's a problem with me running inside real quick and keeping him out here, because I feel like the boys, if I tell them not to touch him, hopefully won't.
What are you thinking?
Just leave a freaking 3-month-old baby. What could go wrong?
Your kids are having trouble listening to you. Stay at the dining table. Take him with you.
Okay.
That way
Yeah, all it takes is them riding that car into the baby.
you know that he's inside while you're putting Trey to bed
Okay.
and he's safe.
Dad eventually did get Trey down for his nap.
Okay, it is now quiet time. If you want to play with those, you can. I know it makes noise, but just play quietly. Quietly. Okay.
I remember that
Dad did
game.
have a successful afternoon
fishing
managing
game with
all
the
of
magnets.
his boys. However, I do know that he needs more time with baby Miles. So with Mum back
Baby
home to look
Miles.
after the older boys, I knew I could then give Dad that special little cuddle time with baby Miles.
Oh my god, I thought Joe was saying she was about to cuddle him. The way she worded that, I was like, what, is she cheating on me? She's about to cuddle with the dad?
Boys, I knew I could then give Dad that special little cuddle time with
My goodness, scare me there, Joe.
Bruh.
Don't.
baby Miles.
Right, Keith, we're going to do
Keith.
a little bit of parent craft.
Okay.
Miles, bath time.
Oh, sweet. Awesome. When I do get my one-on-one time with Miles, I'm not as comfortable as I thought. I was very comfortable with each of the other kids. And with Miles, I know it's up in the air. With this, how high should the water be? Because I don't...
1.5, 2 inches.
1.5, 2 inches, so my finger.
Keith wants to have that connection with Miles, so even if it's just a 10-minute bath that he gets with him, that's huge.
You're then going to place your index finger and your thumb supporting the neck.
Right.
I don't like what they showed
In a
either.
little while. Okay.
It's a bald head right
You're
there.
okay.
After the bath, I wanted to make one.
That baby is
In a
like,
little while. Okay.
man, this sucks.
You're okay.
After the bath, I wanted to make one more point about applying baby lotion.
The fact that you can stroke and touch your baby
Yeah.
is another way of you bonding. And it's just very, very soft. It's your fingertips. Just lovely, firm, round, circular motions or strokes down. It's another way, it's touch.
Baby is moving.
It's nice. I feel like I'm getting that bond with him. And I feel like he's recognizing me more. I'm finally
go.
getting that sense of feeling like we're connecting.
Kind of looks like if Patrick Dempsey had like maybe a brother that just maybe never made it.
Son and dad.
There we go. There's the first one. That's a crazy thumbnail in the upper left. Also, this is a new upload, so all the comments I guarantee are going to be like, I love Joe. Super Nanny for life, or who else loves Super Nanny? Joe to the rescue, Supernanny rescue. I'm proud of you, Joe. I really enjoy watching the Supernanny programs. Joe Frost is the best nanny from Joe. Oh, we got Joe on Joe here. We love you, Joe. See? I love Supernanny. And this person just says, I do. Yep, there we go. One of my favorite things to check. First. Hardcore says 7th. And that's fair. A lot of I love super nannies. We all do. Okay, let's go to the next one. Mom nearly drops newborn trying to discipline kids. Okay, let's see where this goes.
Give it to me. Oh, put it back in here. Put it.
Uh-oh.
It's always going to be a dangerous situation when you're trying to discipline and hold a baby at the same time.
That baby's holding on for dear life. Look at Joe. Joe is like, yeah, let's take care of that.
No, you're not eating it. Give it. Get it out of your mouth. I'm trying. No, you're not trying it. No. No.
Mum got so wrapped up with dealing.
Joe hit him with the cross eyes. Hold on.
No.
That's a thumbnail right there.
No.
Mum got
I gotta
No,
get it
you're
perfect.
not
Hold
trying
on.
it. No.
It's a mood right there.
Oh.
That's a mood, and then that's a mood right there. Eesh.
got so wrapped up with dealing with the older boys that she didn't see that the baby's head was tilting too far back.
Unbelievable.
No.
I know one thing about the newborn babies. You got to support that neck and head. Looks like they're in Arizona, if I had to guess.
Hey, guys. Hey.
You're taking so long.
Okay.
Dad came home and I got a chance to meet him and say hello, but he was
I
swept
guess I watched these out of order. Well, it doesn't really matter.
off pretty quickly into the children's bedrooms because Mum was complaining about all the toys being on the floor.
Let's see what.
My God,
make
that's a
this
lot. Oh my God, that's a lot of toys. Woo!
Mess? So what do we do when we make a mess? We clean up. Did you help make a mess?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's clean it up.
I used to love those when I was younger.
Did
I
you
never
not make a
had
mess?
one, but my friend did.
Yeah, so let's clean it up.
There's like that little. It's like a little. I don't know if that's like a medical stand or if that's like a. Oh no, yeah, that's the one I wanted. It was like a cooking area, and you pressed a button and it made a sizzling noise. And I used to think it was real.
Let's clean this up, okay? Where's all this?
I was also never rich enough to have those little, like the little Jeep that they were driving now. I was always jealous of those, the little power Jeeps.
Where does all this go? In the chest? What a way to come home. What a way to come home. All right, babe. You want candy? Well, you know what? After dinner, if you clean this up and after dinner, maybe you can have candy. How's that? Deal? Help your brother.
Is this the first time that they're doing it by themselves?
It'll work, but sometimes it takes a lot of threats.
Or bribes?
Bribes, yeah.
Yeah, maybe threats is not a great word to use.
Unfortunately, sometimes that's what it takes.
We went from, if you pick up your toys, you'll get some candy.
You're tired. Get that.
And then all of a sudden I saw him picking up the child like a human magnet. That they would then pick up the toy
claw machine.
and put it into the toy chest.
Go.
Oh, at least he's getting it done.
In the end, Dad practically picked up the mess himself. Bit of a cop-out.
Damn. Pop out.
This kid doesn't know what he's in for.
What don't you get time to do with the little one that you wish you had time to do because just so much?
I feel like he's just left out of my life a little bit.
Give him a bath or anything like that?
Simon does all that stuff, and when I'm home, somebody's got to keep these three occupied.
I wish they had that
Dad
for
gets
adults.
swamped by the older boys, which means he doesn't get to spend
Like a big thing I can just get in and it'll just swing back and forth and I can take a nap in it.
much time with the baby
Just
alone.
imagine that for adults. That might look a little bit weird, but hey, that thing looks calming.
Which can be pretty hard on him emotionally.
Uh-oh.
At dinner time, I saw another example of Mum and Dad just not being aware
classic baby
of the
cry.
needs of baby Miles.
I might be hungry. I'm gonna see if he wants some more food.
What's Miles telling you right now?
Well, one of two things. I figured he's either hungry or his diaper's kind of wet. So I was just gonna get a bottle ready.
The diaper felt very heavy, but Dad was saying, well, maybe the baby's hungry. And when you've got a newborn, you have to start eliminating what those reasons may be that your child's crying, because your child crying really is your child talking to you.
If you know that he's got a sodden diaper,
No, I can feel his diaper is heavy.
right,
So change the diaper first, and then go and do the bottle.
Calling him stupid. Also, this is his 4th baby. You would think by now it'd kind of get that done. Support the neck. There you go. Jesus.
You know, with him, it's a lot harder for me to figure out what his cry is.
I don't believe you. Instinctively, you knew straight away.
Joan told me to go with my gut. She goes, you knew what you were supposed to do.
There you go.
You didn't have confidence in yourself.
Look at Joe taking control. We love to see it. She
Miles
really
was
is a
still
super
crying,
nanny.
so Dad just automatically picked up a bottle without even realising when he'd last been fed.
You okay? Oh, that's not good.
Oh no, overfeeding the poor thing.
Full?
Miles was spitting up halfway throughout his bottle, so they need to be aware of how much he's had.
Oh my
2 ounces down, I don't think that's that much.
It's taken like really weird feedings.
You know, before it was every 3 hours, and now that he's...
Kind of concerns me a little bit. Like it's, like I said, this is their 4th child, and they're not aware of when to feed their baby or when they've done. I mean, you know, that's obviously something you got to be very careful of.
Getting older, it's like whenever he cries, it seems...
It'll be really important for both parents to keep a regular feeding schedule for Miles. Spending time here has definitely given
Oh,
me
I hate
an
the way that chair looks.
for Miles.
Sorry, my ADD. Oh. It's like let's pick a fabric, okay? We either got the little corduroy suede thing or we got leather. Let's pick one or the other. Let's not go both there.
Spending time here has definitely given me
Beautiful
an
house.
idea of how chaotic it
Great
can
kitchen.
be for these parents.
Classic
For this
2000s
family,
kitchen.
it is about managing younger boys and meeting the needs of a baby. And it's not working right now. That's why I'm here.
I'm going to leave you to all get, hopefully, some good sleep tonight, because I can't wait to come in tomorrow and give you the download on lots of things that we can...
Yeah, all rubbish. Also, one thing I want to say is, like, you look at the cabinets. I love dark cabinets like that dark wood. And even my place with, like, the freaking gray, you know, things are gray. Why did the millennial gray become a thing? I don't like it. I would rather have dark cabinets and things and, like, wood and nice stuff. Like, when did everything change to just gray? I'm over
do
it.
here.
We're
Need more
looking forward
color.
to it.
Yeah.
It's been an eventful day, and there's so much
So I'm sorry I watched these out of order, but I don't
I
think
want
it
to
matters.
teach them with regards to the newborn. And really, I'm just looking forward to going in tomorrow and having a family meeting and helping them.
Supernanny. Damn, Attack of the Sparrows. You know, there's people
the
out there
first thing I
that,
wanna
that
talk about-
don't believe birds are real and they think that they're fake. Here we go. Not only do we have one table runner, we have 2 off-centered. This is the classic.
Oh.
And we have a giant bowl of fake grapes. Once again, I'll say it every time. It's either real fruit or no fruit. Nobody wants rubber wax grapes.
Is discipline. There is none.
Little.
You have threats
Lots of unanswered threats, yeah.
or bribery for them to do something and behave.
That's true. That's what we feel like. I mean, that's... When you tell them something, they don't respect it.
They don't take you seriously because they know that you don't follow through. We tell our children that we don't want them to behave a certain way over and over again because repetition is how they learn, not hot sauce.
I love how she says it. It's not just hot sauce, it's hot sauce. Not hot sauce.
We put hot sauce on a child's tongue, it burns their tongue.
Okay, like if you're 2 years old, you don't have the concept of what hot sauce even is. It just seems like your parents are burning you. It's almost like they're putting a cigarette on your hand, you know? Like how would you even know what's happening? That's terrifying.
What's that really?
So then, in my opinion, let's just say they're getting older, you got to put some medicine on them in their tongue or on their mouth. It's like they're going to think they're going to get burnt every time. That's a terrible thing.
Teaching.
And you know it was the dad's
I don't know if
idea.
I really taught anything. It was just...
Sounds crazy to
No,
me.
it's crazy.
It's
I mean-
crazy. You
New-
feel overwhelmed
crazy.
having a 5-year-old, 2 toddlers, a house to run, and then you have a newborn.
5-year-old, 2 2-year-olds, and a newborn is... Once again, just take your time. Maybe have the 2-year-olds and then just give it a couple years, maybe 4 or 5.
That comes along.
We're just
And
caught
it throws
there.
a spanner in the works because you have to learn to adjust.
People just keep going. They're not ready. These
and
two are not
regulate
ready.
everything again. But however, the needs and the demands of your newborn have to be met. They're a necessity. A necessity. We have only our memory to rely on right now on when those last feeds were, how long the baby slept, when the baby fell asleep, and where are we recording it?
We're not.
Nowhere.
We're trying to
We're
do it
trying to
up
record up here.
Yeah,
But of course, sleep deprivation and running around 24, we can't rely on this.
I love when she does like that kind of voice.
You're a flight attendant, so one minute you're here and then you're back on the plane
That's a
again.
tough job.
So, you know,
Lot
these
of
kids
traveling.
are constantly having this small time with you.
One thing I've learned about this show is that most of the parents that are on this show has a dad that is traveling for work or away for work. I would say 50 to 60% of the time. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but like they're either in the military or they're working 60 hours, 70 hours a week, or they're a flight attendant, or it's always like the dad is the one that's like never home, and then their kids are misbehaving because of it. It's rare that you have like a mother-father combo where they actually see each other throughout the day.
You before you go
I feel like that's got to go hand in
It's
hand
very
with
overwhelming
behavior.
for me to have all 4 of them because I'm not here all the time, and I don't feel like I have that connection with Miles yet. And with him being fussy the way he is, and me not recognizing all that right
And
now,
getting
I
frustrated.
think it's tough.
What you want for yourself is to feel more,
More confident.
just you looking at your little son yesterday, saying, I'm just not spending enough time with him, and
Yeah. It's true. It's like, you know, I want to, but I never have a chance because the other kids.
so we need to make that happen.
I'm all in. Let's do that.
Let's get you to a place.
And we do know they got a
both of
bath.
you,
That's good.
where you feel you can do that. But all the hard work comes now. So we've got enough energy to kick us through this, right?
We do.
So I look forward to seeing you later.
Okay.
There we go, baby. Queen Joe. That's the way she's looking right now. Supernanny.co.uk. I wonder if that's still a website. I don't understand how they have 3 kids, but they don't know how to take care of 4th. That's what I'm saying, Marilyn. That's what I'm saying. I am in my super nanny era. Hey, aren't everybody watching this video is too. People talking about her eyes. Yep, that was funny. Who else just loves Super Nanny? I'm not going to say that person's username because, well, you can see it for yourself. Let's see, what was their family's name? Peter. Wow, their name is the Peter Fruins. My gosh, has this couple not heard of birth control? We always say Super Nanny, when there's 4 or 5 kids, is your internet reminder of birth control. All right, another great rendition of Super Nanny. If you're still here, yes, you. Thank you. I appreciate you. You need to know that. If you appreciate me, please consider liking the video before you go. Please consider leaving a comment. And most of all, if you have not subscribed, please consider clicking that subscribe button. As once again, you could be the step towards 20,000 for me on this channel. This channel means a lot to me. So do you. I'll see you guys very soon here on the channel. Have a great day and or night. Peace.